Hello everyone, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I'm Peter Moxilin, Keeper Emeritus, and last time we did a cove mission and took in a slightly weaker squad so we could try to level some people up and try to cycle the Apprentice Necromancer so that it has a better trinket for us to try to get. At the end of that, we actually got a blueprint for our first district, by the way, so we finally get to interface with that. The hamlet is growing, and news of your presence is emboldening craftsmen to return. You may now construct all new buildings. They are expensive, but provide unique bonuses that may help you in your endeavors to cleanse the estate. And yep, our Hellions, the only one that leveled up. So first of all, take y'all out. And unequip all trinkets. Cool. Okay, most district buildings require blueprints and heirlooms to build. Blueprints are dropped when bosses are killed. Oh, that's how you're supposed to get them. Color of Madness districts, I do not have that installed, require shards, which are earned in the farmstead. The mill is unique in that it requires memories. Memories are mostly dropped in the Endless Harvest quest by killing the Sleeper. Note, to gain access to all district buildings, you must purchase the Crimson Court DLC and Color of Madness DLC. Which I have done. I don't have them installed, so we will not see those. The Red Hook is one of those things that I kind of want to get, just because the entire point of it is to brag that you managed to do it. Interest on gold 5 per week would be nice. 55 portraits is steep. Torchlight is better, 300 crests. I think that might have been one of the ones that I have gotten in the past. Plus healing when eating. And some food is free each week, 60 busts. That actually could be quite helpful, because obviously you take food every time. Idle stress in town, plus 10 per week, 200 crests. There is a negative quirk that we do not currently have. I guess that's behind where we were, this window. Moving on. I forget, I want to say like Antsy or something like that. But it is, if you don't take that hero out that week, they gain 20 stress. It is genuinely one of the worst quirks in the game, because they just passively die. With Puppet Theater here, you naturally have 10 stress relief per week. Maybe that's a Radiant mode thing, I'm not entirely sure. With Puppet Theater, that then offsets that quirk so that they at least have a net 0 stress per week. Bounty Hunter, Grave Robber, and Highwayman, plus stuff. Crusader, Vestal Flagellant, plus stuff. Arbalist, Houndmaster, Man-at-Arms, Shieldbreaker, Musketeer, plus stuff. Antiquarian, Occultist, Plague Doctor, plus stuff. Knowledge Curios, heal 15 stress. Ooh, that's actually a nice little bonus to that. I want to say Knowledge Curios are a lot of the books and libraries and stuff that I try to avoid, because they can also give you negative quirks and, like, you can die, assumedly. I think negative quirks and stress might be the only main downsides, but that builds up quick. Performantol, Jester stuff. One of the only ones I've actually gotten because it's comparatively super easy to get. Outsider Bonfire, 2 additional respite points if you have at least one Abom, Hellion, or Leper in your party. Kinda wish that wasn't that restrictive, but noted. Yeah, without the Farmstead or Crimson Court, there's a lot fewer districts than I remember. Okay, so we got 10 deeds, and I want 20. I want 20. If I force that, I can get level 2 recruits. Actually, our current Flage is level 0, so let's actually get rid of you.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
And take a level 1 Flage. So if I want 10 deeds, costs me 30 crests. I need 21 crests for this. I have just enough there, Don't I then need crests for the upgrade on the wagon? What if I reduce down so that I can get some busts as well? Or so I can trade off some busts as well. Like 6 busts, since that's used for the church and the sanitarium. And then over to crests. We need 6. Up.
Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
And I need busts, of course. Ah! I knew that was gonna happen. Because neither of these used busts, I was hoping that that was gonna hold true. Though admittedly, if it needs deeds, I would have still been screwed. Okay, so if I can pick up 3 crests, that'd be nice, and 8 busts. Trading portraits for busts might be okay, like this one time. Because getting up to level 2 recruits by default would be really nice. That's going to be a not this episode thing, though. Legendary Bracer, very rare. Plus 20% damage, minus 1 speed, plus 10% stress. Not gonna lie, I'd probably prefer the Crusader only or whatever it was, plus 15% virtue chance. But this is fine enough. Especially since we need the busts and the crests, actually. Yeah, that's actually a solid loadout, then. Okay. You're still only level 2. Sort by level. And, right, that you got rabies. Ugh. So I like you. Up to 2, maybe. Can you do... Yeah, you can do pistol from 2. Not open veins, yes, point blank, maybe? I like you for the blight. I don't really have any other blight, do I? Yeah, like, I want to say Grave Robber's the other main blight dealer, and Abomination is... There's some blight in the Aboms kit. Take you for the healing. I would like to take the Hellion. Level 2 is a little low. I'm going to try it out, see what happens. Witch Hunter's on this. Okay. Let's see what upgrades we can get. Those. Yeah. 3,000. 4,500. 6,000. 7,200. Get your upgrades on those. That's your self-heal, so go ahead. Those are your 2 bleed skills. Don't really care that much about that. But Yelp or Breakthrough. The Necromancer doesn't do a lot of movement or shuffle, really, so it doesn't matter that much, I don't think. Let's just stick to those 3. And over to here and get all these upgrades. Okay. I think that's probably all the upgrading I really need to do. Having one of our main damage dealers be level 2 is scaring the hell out of me, but I think this should be okay. Trinkets. Ooh, got some good dodge on them now that we have the upgraded armors. Minus stress on you. Minus stress on you because I don't have healing up. Does Swan? Yes, Swan counts as melee. Plus melee. We could do plus damage on that for minus dodge, admittedly. That's minus 8 dodge total, though, and you're the one who's most likely to be vulnerable. Actually, plus stun on you is good, because your stun hits the back row. And then Blight is also solid. Plus damage, you have 20 dodge, that's solid. Prot for speed, I think I just leave the rest off, because I don't want to reduce his speed or dodge. Yeah, none of these are really that impressive to me. His crit's at 7%, don't really want to get rid of that. I like having you have damage up. Yeah, they all have non-zero crits, so -5 crit would actually do something. Okay, probably good as is then. Go after the Apprentice. We got a level 4 who can hit the back row with the pistol, yes. We got some Blight, we got some healing. We have a melee who can hit the back row. And, like, she has level 3 gear, so that should be reasonably good damage. And, of course, as I've mentioned in a previous episode or two, it's the Apprentice Necromancer. It's not actually that difficult. 4. And don't really need either of those. Yeah, there's enough. This might not be worth, but whatever. I'm okay with it. Okay. Food, good. Shovels, good. Torches, good. Anti-venom, don't really care, but I got 1 by default. Bandages, got 2 just in case of Iron Maidens or heavy bleed. Medicinal herbs, I don't think are really that useful in the ruins. I could be wrong, but I don't remember them. 3 keys should be okay. Holy water, got 3, should be fine. Laudanum, don't really care. Admittedly, this might be a boss that does some horror, but whatever. And torches I checked on. Okay, cool. Got trinkets. Got trinkets. Let's go.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Yeah, well, you asked me to come back. Cool. So, unless they've patched this over time, which is possible, but let's assume not for a moment, the way boss dungeons work is that the boss spawns as far away from you as it possibly can. That means that it's right here. So we can go along this route, and then clear out this hallway, backtrack, camp there, then fight the boss. Also, don't care about the bleed, take breakthrough. I mean, I guess that hits 1 and 2, that hits 1 and 2. Yeah, it's the same, just does more of a bleed. That at least gives a self-buff on damage, accuracy, and crit, I guess. Yeah, you're fine. And the usual setup, cool. Okay. Let's go. First boss encounter of the game. Shoot the stress dealer, god damn it. Great start. Stun. Good.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Let's go ahead. You know what? No, it's back row, right? We have plus 40% blight, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, let's just try to blight the stress dealer. Oh, you're the brawler. You're the acolyte. Whoops. You are dead, actually. Cool. Cool.
Obliterated.
I mean, sure, in case of the crit, I guess. Meh.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
God, we're at basically 0 stress right now. This is a terrible idea. Okay, cost us 50 torchlight. That's it. That is totally fine. Okay. Let's check this curio, then go back. Sack. Could have some money.
Packs
Add money.
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
750 gold for 6 stress on 1 character. I'll take it.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
90%. Cool. And this is room battle with treasure. I think that's an unlocked box, so there's no actual interaction, it's just treasure. I could Iron Swan. I think Wicked Hack is a little bit better here. Iron Swan's just cool because it's 1-to-1. It is your rank 1 versus their rank 4, and it's good damage. But we're about to Plague Grenade them anyway.
Be gone, fiend.
And boop. And boop. You dead yet? 8-5? Nope. Okay. I think that's a pushback. Move resist. Oh, pushback and stun. Another one.
Disadvantage.
Light.
Give them no
Now you're
cover.
dead. And get the stun. Let's heal up you, because the more healed up we are, the better. And stab.
Their formation is broken.
Slice, I
Maintain
guess.
the offensive.
I don't think there's any interaction with this thing. It's just a box. Cool. More torches. Hi, spiders. This is actually enough to just end the battle, theoretically. Not realistically, though. This is where something like Breakthrough would be awesome. Oh well.
Back to the pit.
Noxious on you.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Judgment on you. Neat.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Do I want to just get rid of a stack of torches at this point? I think so. Like, we got a bunch of curios along here, but also a bunch of fights, and realistically I'm going to beat the boss, then leave, probably.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Yep. Key. Shoot it.
Another one falls.
Iron Swan it.
Executed with impunity.
Noxious Blast it. And stun it. Well, that fight was easy. Not technically over yet, but it's one base level skeleton.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Hi, Citrine. Hello, Ruby.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Give it a shot again. Oh, this is such a bad idea. 15 stress. In terms of bad results, that's about as good as it gets. No scout. I just walked right past that. Oh, wow. For once, I could have interacted. Hang on. I'll go back and check it.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Judgment. There you go. Noxious. There you go. And die.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Okay. Locked display cabinet. The two interactions I'm aware of are shovel or key. Given what we've dealt with so far, I'm just going to use a key. I'd say we're unlikely to hit 2 hunger tiles, so let's get rid of that, take that. Get rid of bandage, take citrine.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Darn, no secret room. We have plenty of torches and there are no battles here, so let's just go ahead and campfire now.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
I'm going to do full as opposed to feast, because we don't have much stress to heal anyway, and the game could throw a hunger tile on any of these 5. It's unlikely, but let's just be safe about that and not be unable to deal with it. Okay. So dealing with your rabies would be good. Self-only remove disease, yes. And it's 1-time cost, good. Now the surprise doesn't matter since our battle is a boss battle and bosses can't be surprised. We had the nighttime ambush thing on the other Vestal, I guess. Already did? No, we didn't do that yet. I do like this, actually, because we're going to be shooting the boss a lot. Since we don't have another nighttime ambush, let's do this. So that'd cost 4. Accuracy and dodge for 4 battles actually wouldn't be the worst. Put it on the Hellions so that we have Iron Swan at higher accuracy. 1 encourage to reduce your stress wouldn't be the worst idea. Not religious. Not religious, I think. I don't think religious, but you're the one who's the most question mark there. I say we do this to buff Dismas, and then this to buff Hellion, Fergant. Because these are our 2 main damage dealers for this fight. Ulregard, or Labar, is then going to be doing Blight, and Berget, whatever, is going to be doing a lot of healing and where possible stun. Okay. Favored by the gods this day. Oh, it's religious, and the Hellion is religious.
The promise of safety.
Just different religion.
Even the cold stone seems
not this time.
Passage.
At best, that gives like mapping or something. Okay. Let's do this. Does this work before, actually? I can use holy water on each of them. Go into the fight, use 1 holy water per character. Using items from the inventory in battle does not use up your turn.
As the light gains purchase, spirits
Aye.
are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Towering, fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material.
Okay, welcome to the first boss fight of the game. The Necromancer Apprentice. 105 HP, so 35 HP about... Yeah, I think that is actually exactly 1.5 times the HP as the Collector that we fought in episode 2 or 3. And kind of the same gimmick, actually. Like, if you remember that episode, the Collector summons adds to the fight, and those adds are kind of our characters, just with a very basic skill set. Like, the one that we fought, I think, had a man-at-arms in front that guarded the Vestal in the middle, and there was a highwayman in rank 3 that shot at us, and then the Collector in rank 4 being protected by the other 3. That's basically how this fight goes, but the Necromancer Apprentice here can only summon skeletons of various types. So it's a time and a half the HP, and the adds are a lot less dangerous. Yeah, this isn't a super difficult fight, I'll be honest. We're probably overprepared, even with our level 2 Hellion. Oh yeah, you have that too. Yep, bit of stress. No HP damage yet, so we can just Judgment for damage.
Devastating.
Perfect! If you can keep the Necromancer up front, that just makes it so that the Necromancer keeps trying to summon more things, which means that it never, like, attacks you directly, at least nearly as much. I mean, since we're here, might as well. Your Blight Resistance is 20. Minus accuracy, which means less ability to hit us. This fight is about half over. So far, I'm just bullying this poor dude. Another one of those. 3 dodges. Well, that looks familiar. Another Judgment. Not dead quite yet. Let's just noxious the boss so that we can keep stacking Blight. The boss itself is on a 2-turn timer at the moment. The boss is dead.
No living sinew to actuate them.
Bye.
Will these walking bones finally fail?
It wasn't supposed to be that easy. I didn't think it was going to be particularly difficult, but I expected the boss to have 3 skeleton adds, and I was like Iron Swanning it in the back. Go with that, go with that. Hold on. I have 1 hunger tile worth of food and 4 torches. I could explore down here or something. Without built-in stress relief in the party, I think I'd just leave, though. Like, you can explore boss dungeons past when you beat the boss. It's not really what you're kind of supposed to do. It's just a couple of extra goodies if you want. Which isn't the worst, but let's just get out while the getting's good. What? Nope. Nothing? Wayne? Okay. So, about 10,000 gold out of that. 2 busts, up to 6 thanks to rewards. 3 portraits. 4 deeds. Why are those arranged differently? Whatever. And 10 total crests thanks to rewards. And then a legendary bracer for plus 20% damage, minus 1 speed, plus 10 stress to 1. Realistically, Reynold. Like, it's whoever our main damage dealer is, basically. Plus 4 resolve XP. You are up to level 4 now, and I think you're the only one that leveled up. Yeah, because that would have been 7 to 11. Oh, no, that's stress. Plus 4, 14 to 18. Yeah, so Orlabar is probably the only one that leveled up there. Dismiss got Unholy Slayer, replaced Eldritch Hater. Okay, I consider that kind of a side grade. I'd probably prefer Eldritch a little bit, but I think Slayer is a bit better than Hater. Lazy Eye, -5 accuracy on range skills. God damn it, Orlebar. And Cove Explorer, +10 scouting chance in the Cove. I might actually try going to the Cove a little bit more in the near future. Noted.
A ray of sunlight. A beacon of golden hope.
This pleasant weather comes as a welcome change, particularly for those currently enjoying a period of convalescence. All stress release activities more effective. Well, I don't particularly need that at the moment because I only need to put one person into stress relief, and normal relief is enough for what they have. But hey, for me at the moment it's nothing, but in general it's actually quite good. Anyway, that is the Apprentice Necromancer down, and that'll do it for the week, and thus the episode. So, if this video hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do that YouTube stuff a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one, where we will maybe try to take on the Cove. I'll probably start trying to raise up some of our other heroes so that we have a little bit more of a cast at the, level 2 to level 3 range. We'll see what the game gives us, though. Find out along with me next time. See you then. Bye.